Hey guys, it's Sharon from Digital Nomad Quest. I'm here again with Michael Zuber. So he has almost 200 units in Fresno. So right now we are looking at some of his fix and flip properties. So I was wondering, maybe you can tell us about what fixing and flipping is.
Sure, fixing and flipping is very different than what I did to retire, right? I retired with a portfolio of nearly 200 units that were simply buy and hold, right? I worked a full-time job, traveled all over the world, and I exited because of my passive income. But now what I've done, because I have time, right? When you leave your rat race, what people don't tell you is you have all this time now, so you've got to do something with your day. So I started fixing and flipping. So what that means is I can find a underappreciated asset, like the house we're standing in now was really, really beaten up. I can buy it for a discounted price because I have cash. So to put numbers to that, I bought this house for $105,000. I then have the experience and the teams that come in and understand what it costs to fix it up to what I call pride of ownership. In this case, this house, roughly speaking, was $25,000 to repair. And then with my network of other people interested in buying holds, I can sell it before it's actually done. So in this case, I bought it for $105, I put $25 in, I have it sold at $170. So you take out transaction costs and holding costs and things of that nature. I personally will put away 20 to 25 grand in 4 months. I will get all my repair money back. My partner will make 5 or 6 grand, and what helps for me is I can turn something that's ugly into a fully functioning asset that will be an easy landlord or easy buy and hold property for someone.
Cool. Did you put all cash on this property?
So it's kind of yes and no. The only way you can really buy discounted properties today is with cash. So I have enough cash to buy them myself. So the day I closed, I did technically wired money in. But then again, I have a network and I like recycling my capital. So then I did is I came in and I leveraged my private network to replenish my cash. So I bought for 105. Let's just say, for example, I closed on July 1st. I replenished my 105 by like July 15th, July 17th. Right, there's a 2-week period with transactions and escrow documents because I go through full escrows and record notes and deeds. But I had my 105 back in about 2 to 2.5 weeks.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so if someone doesn't have that much cash, this is not like a good model.
Well, you certainly can do fix and flips. You're just not going to use your own money. You're going to go more what's called hard money.
Okay.
Or maybe you have a private money partner. But yeah, there are ways to get into fixing and flipping yourself. You have to buy even more discounted price. To make this work, if you were borrowing 100% of the purchase price and repairs, you would have probably had to buy this at 90 grand.
Okay.
Right? Because you would have had more discount because you've had carrying costs and hard money costs just to get the loan. So it is possible, but you probably would have had to get this for a little bit more of a discount to make sense.
Okay, so for newer people, how do you find the properties that you...
You have to do your homework. You have to network. You have to go to meetups. You have to look online. You really do have to do your homework.
Okay.
You have to get off your computer. Right? I would tell you probably 60% of the deal flow I get is found online, so it's absolutely possible, but you also have to go talk to people. What people don't really understand is real estate investing is a people business. 40% of my deal flow comes from conversations like the one we're having now, right? Because you're at a meetup or my next door neighbor's mailman's dog walker has a property for sale or they see something and people just talk. So it's nice to get out there and have conversations.
Okay, I remember you said you get like a good amount from MLS though.
I do.
Was that mainly for the...
That was buy and hold, yeah. Buy and hold's a different model because then you're just calculating your rents and expenses and all of that. I bought 95 to 98% of the properties that I retired on out of the MLS, the multiple listing service. I bought about 30% of the fix and flip out of the MLS, so it is absolutely possible. But I get some of the leverage because I can use my capital, so I don't need as big a margin. If you're really going to come into this with zero money, you need bigger margins, and usually that's going to come from having conversations and really networking with folks.
Okay, and the team you get is also from the conversations?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You need to anchor on someone, so if you're doing just fix and flipping, that's going to be your contractor for sure. If you're buy and hold, that's going to be your property manager, right? You will likely have an anchor, and then that anchor will spider introduce you to more people, but yeah, got a network.
Cool. And you said 15 to 20 of these like a year?
Yes.
Okay, and normally you're putting in, what, 100 something?
So again, if we're going to average this, the average purchase price all in, because I've bought anything from houses like we're standing in, I actually bought a 6-unit apartment building as well.
Okay.
Right? I'll go after anything that makes sense financially. So I would say my average purchase price is 150 grand, right, across the board. And then my average repair numbers are about 40 grand.
Okay.
Right, so all in, call it sub 200, just under 2. That's rough averages. But again, remember, I get the 150 back.
Yeah.
I'm only investing the 40.
Okay. And then how much do you make back usually?
So again, so I would say average profit, right, net after paying my partner who gets 20%, right? I would say my average profit's right around $25,000 to $28,000.
Cool. Okay. I think that's all the questions I have.
Great, thank you.
Thanks, guys.